Who knows all or nothing?
So it's black or white thinking. So if you mess with Nana and I don't mess with Nana, then you don't mess with me. Like, you can't be friends with both of us.
Yeah, close. Anybody else? Yep, that's true.
I think about all or nothing like there's no in between. So there's no gray area. It's either you like me or you don't. There's no like first or second principle thinking. So you're just very rigid and not flexible in the way that you approach or see things.
Mm-hmm. It's no in between. I'm happy or I'm depressed. No in between. Things are going great or things are falling apart. No in between. What about personalization? Personalization.
If you give me feedback that this color is not going to resonate with the audience, I take it as you're saying you're attacking my personal value. Like, I personalize that and make it about me and not about the product or the service.
Yes, attack. That's a good key word, is the word attack. Any course correction, advice, nudge is taken as an attack. So if I don't like those glasses, Kaja, you just said you can't stand me, everything about me, my kids, my mom, my children. You hate me, and you're attacking me. That's personalization. And that's why it hits into the core of people's souls, because it immediately hooks on to that gateway of it's about me now. It's not. This is about me. Have you ever talked to somebody and say, "Do you got something you want to say? Do you have something you're trying to say to me?" No, I just said that was just, I didn't like that speaker. It's because they're attached immediately to personalizing everything. Jumping to conclusions. Jumping to conclusions. We know what that one is?
Yes, I'm just trying to think of a good example.
I can just, because they won't let me answer, but I like these so much. You want to ask questions. You just jump to conclusion. You're assuming assumptions.
Mm-hmm.
It's more. These are really intense, especially if he was to take time and blow these out. These are really intense.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to take these 4 cognitive distortions. Now that you know, roundabout way what their definitions are and what they mean. Now let's go into chapter 2 and really see how all of these apply. And it would be dope if you guys can call them out. And this is, we're going straight to the information from the book. All right?
I'm excited.
Let's go. Hooked. So this is chapter 2 stuff. We're talking about being hooked. And there's a reason why we keep going back through this book every year and over. Because this word right here is the reason. So you think about it. Let's go super simple. Think about a hook. You're fishing pole. Think about a hook. So in order to catch a fish, what do you have to do? Put a worm on it. Put some bait on it. Some chicken liver, some worms, anything that can be enticing, a little bloody, that can create an aroma, a smell, and an atmosphere to attract a fish. But you're trying to kill the fish and eat the fish, right? Some people fish for fun, but you still are going. If you're the fish and somebody's fishing for fun, you're still getting a sharp metal hook through your mouth. So none of that's cool. However, if you are a fish that has emotional reasoning, and you're led by your emotions, how you feel, that means every time you see that worm floating around or that chicken liver floating around, you're gonna get hooked because you're gonna go towards it. Science have proven there are some fish that have the ability to say, that's a trick. I'm not falling for it. I don't know how they reason or get there, but they get there. There's some fish who say, what I don't know if they're like, what are the odds of the liver of a chicken to be floating around in the water by me? I'm not buying it. Right? That's hooked. And so us as humans, if you go to, no, that's 2 slides down. This is the mainstay of why we keep coming. We have to learn how to unhook. Once we learn how to unhook, the world opens up for us. And this is so tough for us based on where we come from and what we've been through and what we've gone through. It's so tough. Man, it's hard. And I want for us so much for us to learn how to not get hooked. Me included. Because that will change the game for us. So let's go next slide.
Tight, disrespected, shocked, insulted, appalled, seeing red, blacked out, stubborn to a fault, salty, betrayed, bitter, big mad, road rage, jealous rage, over competitive, right and wrong rage, hooked.
So these things right here, a lot of things on this list give us internal justification to be hooked. We give ourselves permission to be hooked when we feel some of these emotions. Because if I feel disrespected, I have the permission now to be hooked. Wouldn't you have? If somebody called you the N-word, or stupid, or ugly, or fat, or dumb, or retarded, or anything. A lot of us have internal mechanisms that give us permission to be hooked. Oh, you have the right. You got the right to be hooked. And that mechanism still operates today as adults, and that's how we get ourselves in trouble. That's how we mess up. That's how we lose. That's how we lose out. That's how we sabotage. That's how we self-sabotage. That's how we blow it. It's because we have given ourselves permission in these moments to get hooked. You insulted me. I get to be hooked. We got raised by our parents lightweight that says, hey, you better not act up, but here are the few times where you can and you won't get in trouble. Really? What are those times? So let's get it from the audience. Any other time you get your ass whooped at home by your parents, but what were some times where you were able to crash out?
Somebody put their hands on me.
Somebody put their hands on you. One. What else? Any other times where you could crash out and you wouldn't get in trouble at home?
Somebody put their hands on your sibling.
Somebody put their hands on their sibling.
Disrespect the family.
I was just
Disrespect the family. Anybody else?
Stealing
Stealing.
from the family.
Stealing from the family. If somebody stole from your family, you had the right to go put your hands on them. In my household, somebody called you the N-word. I had a green light, full pass. Dead serious. Full pass. If somebody threatened people from my family, my sisters, if I had a bully, green light.
oh yeah, get them.
Bully, green light.
The one with the biggest mouth, get them.
Yep.
Any others? Anybody else? If somebody talked about your mama, green light. And the kind of green lights that we had is if you didn't do it and somebody from the family was present, then you would get in trouble for not doing it. Wait a minute. So you let him talk about your mom like that and you didn't do nothing? Well, it was a teacher that I told you wouldn't get in trouble. Mm-hmm. So we have been programmed to give ourselves passes to be hooked. My point is, as we grow up, we have to recognize this shit and understand that it's time to turn these hooks off. They're irrelevant.
Somebody messing with your children, even when your children are grown.
Somebody messing with your children.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, real quick, just real funny. So my mother told me when I was a kid, she's like, hey, I'm your mama. The rest of people out here ain't your mama, so no adult can check you. I said, what? So all of a sudden she come home and I'm on top of the fence. F you, blah, blah. I'm using every profanity word. I don't even know how to curse properly. I'm just throwing them all together. I said, what the hell are you doing? Well, they told me to get off the fence, and you told me no.
Right. Permission to crash out.
I went to town.
Right. Next slide.